Hi everyone, this is Hannah here, and I wanted to show you a tutorial on one of the pages that I'm putting together for the November Junk Journal recipe book. So I have taken some white cardstock and tea stained it. It's thicker, for to go in the ring bound, junk recipe book. And with the tea staining it, it's also aged. You could also take yellow cardstock and ink up the edges, or you could use, the craft paper cardstock. There's many different options. So what I'm going to do first of all, I wanted to do a little bit of some stamping on kind of as the background here. Okay, let me, maybe going to do this. Okay, and so I'm using the stamps. Each kit had gotten one of these, one of the various stamps. They had different ones, but they were all kind of food, restaurant related. So I think I'm going to use this one, and let's see here. I'm going to use, it's the Tim Holtz Distress Gathered Twigs. So for the longest I used the Vintage Photo, but I thought, it ran out. It just completely ran out. So I thought, well, I'd try this. You kind of got to work it in, Okay. Just kind of spreading out the stamping here. Okay. And I think I might use, I don't know what I'm going to do. Thought about kind of adding this as the background to the page, but I don't really know. This was a recipe that my mom had wrote down for me to make some little pecan balls. I don't know if there's another name to it or not, but this is a really good recipe. It's butter, sugar, vanilla, flour, and chopped pecans. And you basically mix everything up, roll it into little small balls, and then you bake it for 25 minutes, and then roll it in powdered sugar right after you take it out of the oven, and then also after, it says, and again when cold. So I don't know if that's when it's cooled off or after you put it in the fridge. I'm not really sure, but they are really good. So still trying to figure out what to do on this. Okay. Let's see. Kind of on the side. I think I might get these little words that kind of go along on the side. Okay. Okay, so I got that. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. I kind of like how that is turning out. Of course, I love to stamp. I just do. Let's see here. So, trying to figure out what to do. I was going to do like a deal where I glue that down just on the sides and then have a tuck spot. So I was going to tuck the recipe in here, and I mean, just doing that looks nice. Just doing that looks good. I guess I was wanting to incorporate more of the journaling cards in it. But you know, it's a recipe book, so I want it to be, I want it to look nice, but I want it to be functional. So I think I will go ahead and just kind of tear off the edge on this. And then I'm going to take this gathered twigs and just kind of ink it up on the edges. Okay. Alright. And then, let's see here. So I'm going to take some of this, I use Aleene's Tacky Glue, or you could use Fabri-Tac or Mod Podge. I usually will use Mod Podge, well, like on the cover, when I made the cover for the journal, and, you know, just trying to fuse that together, I used the Mod Podge. And then also, I will usually do the Mod Podge as well on, I mean, you really could just use it all through the book, really. And the boxes come with the Mod Podge. I think for me, it's just a personal preference to use the Aleene's Tacky Glue because it's already in a bottle that has the little nozzle that it squeezes out of. But you could put the Mod Podge in a squeeze tube, and that would work good too. Alright, and then I had a couple of these leaves left over, which I thought were cute. And just wanting to keep everything flat. I don't want it to be all big and bulky. So I'm just thinking, okay, that's going to go behind there. And then just to kind of... I might take some quilter's thread here, just to try to add a little bit of something. Okay, I'll move this mat, I think, since I'm done with the stamping. That way it'd be easier for me to turn it around so y'all can see it better. Okay, So whenever that tucks in like that, yeah, that'll look cute. I think that'll look great. I just want something very simple, but yet functionable. So, because I don't want to make anything that's going to, keep the book from functioning the way that it needs to. So, okay. Just kind of press that down. It gets stuck. I thought for a second it was getting stuck. Alright. Alright. And then the recipe page is just going to tuck right in there. So see? And that's how I'm going to do it. And that way I can just pull it out, when I'm actually going to cook it. You could, take the actual recipe itself, glue it to the paper, and then just kind of decorate around it or on the sides, wherever, it doesn't have the words for your recipe or, the instructions. But I like this. It's kind of fun because I can just pull this out and cook it, or bake it, and then when I'm done, just stick it back in. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That's just a really simple way to make, your recipe book. Keep it simple so that you can finish your recipe book without, stressing yourself out before the holidays. Just keep it simple. Have fun with it. The main thing about Thanksgiving is just slowing down and enjoying time with your family, and just, slowing down. That's a great thing. Because we're so busy every other day of the year. So anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And I hope this inspires you and helps you to be able to finish out your book. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.